WESH's Marlene Martinez sat down with two women who shared their own stories about getting an abortion.
In our last hour, we introduced you to an abortion rights advocate who says access saved her life.
It saved my life. I don't think I could take on the responsibility. Having children is a big responsibility. Not only that, but carrying a pregnancy to full term is very emotionally and physically taxing, and it's not something I want for myself. And that definitely saved my life.
And now at 6, Marlene sits down with an abortion rights opponent who had an abortion earlier in her life.
And she says that experience later motivated her to take a stance against abortion.
They come in and they get Pampers.
BB Ford opened up this pregnancy center in Pine Hills 4 years ago.
All of it is free.
It's called the Fiona Jackson Center for Pregnancy.
Our job here is to save babies from abortion and teach women their identity in Christ.
BB is 42. It was a decision she made when she was 21 that later motivated her to open up the center.
Abortion in my family was birth control. A year and a half after I had my first son, I had an abortion, not understanding that it was a baby.
Why did you decide at that time to get one?
Because I had just had my son. He was 1 year old, and I felt like I wasn't going to have any help.
Late Thursday night, Governor DeSantis signed the 6-week abortion ban into law.
Looking back at your decision, how do you feel about it?
I feel devastated. I wish this law was in place because now knowledge is power. Now knowing everything, knowing that it is a baby, knowing that it's a baby at conception is everything.
Looking back, would you have not gotten an abortion?
Looking back now, no. Absolutely not.
What did your abortion do to you?
It brought a pain in my heart that I really could not understand. I had plenty of nightmares. I still have nightmares of babies crying out, asking me to save them.
BB says her faith inspired her to open up the center.
And God says to me, the same situation you were in is the same situation that the women in Pine Hills is in. As I was going through that decision of getting an abortion, there was no pregnancy center around to say to me, listen, I'll help you through this. If there was a pregnancy center here, my decision probably would have changed because my problem was I didn't have help.
BB hopes to one day see a full ban on abortions, but she says her center is here for all women.
Our biggest gift is love. We love every woman that comes through here. Even if she leaves out of here and decides to go get an abortion, we call her next week. We make sure that she's okay. We bring her back here. We love on her. We do not judge her.